I've been away for a little while, but I wasn't feeling good for a while. Mother's Day, and this year was a little difficult for me. Like, you know, my mom passed away in February. So, yeah, it was a little rough. So we're back up to 70. Well, they must have fixed the issue. Let's buy some equipment, shall we? Buy that. Let's buy that. That actually hurt just a little bit. Find some big equipment today. A lot more dirt. windows are so tiny compared to some of this other machinery. porta john at any job site. Fuel. Right there. As we know, this is all gonna change.
Hey, how you doing, man?
You know.
You're gonna have to bear with me here. I gotta try and get my voice straight. It's as though you're on the lowest setting possible. It's something on my end.
Ah, sounds fine here.
Yeah. You sound like you're at the other end of the house.
Oh, so it's incoming.
Yeah.
Major rainstorms here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they did 1 inch.
Understandable. Save my game here. I gotta get on a different screen.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to this. This happened the other night, and I haven't figured it out since.
Huh.
Why would the microphone be in use? That wasn't it. hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I got to get you to talk every once in a while so I know if I can change anything.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we changed something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah. Say diggity dig. Do something. Say something for a little bit here. See if I see what changes.
Giggity go. Giggity. All right. Giggity.
Right, there it is. Okay. Volume mixer. Huh.
Giggity giggity. All right.
All right. Good enough. I guess. What's weird is when you talk, it's changing the volume or changing the setting from 10 to 43. And as soon as you stop talking, it goes back to 10. But I'm hearing you great.
So it makes absolutely no sense.
None. But if I turn the master up here, and that makes you louder. Well, actually, we'll just do that because I can quiet you down a different way if I need to.
All right.
Cool. Oh God, this is so nice.
Giggity
I've been
giggity.
meaning to get on with Corey and get this figured out. We haven't been on at the same time.
Yeah, he's been on really lately, recently.
Yeah, he stays up till all 3 in the morning. You should have heard him whining last night when he couldn't download Roadcraft at midnight. Oh my God.
Is that a new game coming out or?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Looks pretty fun. I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. I've got it pre-ordered too, but I just tried downloading it. It just says not released yet, even though it says May 2025. So.
Yeah, but you know, they run into issues and...
Right. Well, apparently last night, if you were on Xbox, on just an Xbox, you could change your region to Australia and download it. Didn't work for PlayStation or PC or anything, but Xbox had a glitch. And then Corey got a hold of some schedule on time that it was supposed to be released, and it was supposed to be 11 a.m. New York and 8 a.m. Los Angeles. We should have gotten it then at 10 a.m. this morning, and I still can't download it. So I don't know what's going on. And I don't care that much. I want to play it, but I'm not wound up about it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to get out of my game maybe first. Oh yeah, here we go. Accept. Cool. Downloading. So there we go.
Nice.
I'm going to mess with Corey and tell him when I got home at 5 o'clock this morning I was able to download it, even though it's a flat out lie. Cool. All right, now I can go back to Ore. So what you up to? At work at all, or are you home, or what?
Nah, I'm home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot, like I said, a lot of rain, and they didn't haul any concrete out yesterday, so we filled them up.
Huh.
Well, they can only handle so much.
Right.
Yep.
Tone you down just a little bit, and that works good. I'm excited that's working. Oh.
There is no toning me down.
Yeah, you know, I didn't want you blowing out my eardrums.
Oh, I could still do that even with the volume turned down.
Yeah, probably.
Challenge accepted.
We got Demi last night for the first time in almost 3 weeks
And where's he been?
in immigration detention.
Really?
Yeah,
So
Australia's version of ICE.
is he back in Ireland or is he back in Australia?
He's still in Australia.
What's gonna happen?
That he's still unsure about.
Because he has illegal paperwork to be there, doesn't he?
He's got a visa, but then he got in trouble with the law, and that got him snatched up by ICE. Or like I say,
Their version of it.
yeah. And he's been in detention since, pending potential deportation. There you go.
So he is going back to Ireland?
It's a possibility. It's still in the air. We don't know.
I remember being in detention.
In high school, yeah.
Yeah.
A little different.
I don't know. It wasn't so bad. I didn't have to listen to the teacher yap.
Right. That's much better. You got to see the ambitious project I'm trying now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's if I don't get sick of it and abandon it, it's going to be pretty cool.
You're talking out of ore?
Oh yeah.
Now what are you doing?
I'm building a ramp in here that could take me a month to do. I don't know. Depends on how it goes.
Oh, well, your stuff never seems to... I mean, it's always incredible.
But being such a fanboy. Have you been playing with them other guys yet again, or?
Oh, yeah.
So they got their joining issues figured out and equipment. And...
No. Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Okay.
They'll always have their issues.
Well, yeah, but I mean the actual technical issues. How'd you get involved with them?
I've used to play Farm Sim 22 with them a lot.
Oh, okay.
They moved up to 25, and I just never ordered it because all the bugs I was hearing about.
Yeah.
Because it was still relatively new. Then I ran across this, and I really have no reason to get 25.
Yeah, Corey and I both kind of talk about that, going, I don't have any ambition at all to go start that again.
I was more into the mining side of 22 than I was the farming.
I've gotten into all aspects of it quite a bit, but I think I'm just burned out on it.
Well, you can only dig so deep, then you hit water in
Yeah.
Farm Sim, and then once you do that, well, you crash the game.
Right.
They did not like when I would start digging because they knew what was going to happen.
And they couldn't restrict you to a pickaxe on that.
No. And every piece of machinery was a mod.
Oh boy.
They didn't have, like, this is what this is.
Right. Yeah, I can remember getting into one of the loaders there, Terrafarm, or using Terrafarm, and I just for shits and giggles, I changed the bucket to like a 50 million liter bucket. It cleared out a whole area with one bucket, and I was like, well, okay, that was kind of stupid. That wasn't fun.
So you got in, you were one of those troublemakers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, if I could change it to improve it in my way, I would, to a point. I'd get, sometimes I'd get crazy like that, but usually it was just tweaks just to make it a little better. in my view, a little better. Somebody else might have disagreed.
Oh, yeah, it made it so unrealistic where you could dig an entire field with one bucket.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it took the fun right out of it.
There'll always be them people that
Oh yeah. Are you familiar with DJ Goham?
no.
Okay, he's one of the Giants' partners or whatever with Farm Sim. And I got interested in changing the XML files by watching him. Yeah, he actually, I don't remember what map it was. It was one of the base maps, but he actually changed a plow, I think it was, to the width of the entire map.
Oh,
So he did the entire map in one pass.
I'm surprised that even worked.
Yeah, it was sketchy, but yeah, it worked. It was, yeah.
It must have been a really flat map.
I don't remember. It just, yeah. It doesn't have to be because you can change the height on it and shit too. So you could, if you were down in a valley, it would still dig up on top.
Huh.
You know, in my part of not knowing what I'm doing, I had that happen a few times. Where I was like, what the fuck? It's going way up there. But yeah, he's always doing shit like that. Now that he's kind of an ambassador to the game, he's toned that down a lot, but he still does it once in a while.
Just a FAFO.
Yep, pretty much. Oh.
Yeah, remember, this is a game. It responds to ones, zeros, and ones.
Yeah. Well, he put lots of zeros in.
Oh yeah, just slightly.
Yeah. Like I say, he was entertaining, very entertaining. I still once in a while he does mod reviews every time mods drop on Giants. I still watch that once in a while, just because I find him entertaining.
Yeah.
Maybe this idea I'm doing won't take as long as I think. Depends on how into it I want to get, I guess. You, by chance, remember my lake that I made?
Yeah.
Okay. I have tunneled around and gotten under it. And that was a very, very deep hole that I did that on. Well, now when I came out with the tunnel, I came out kind of on the edge of it, and now I've made a set of ramps that spirals all the way down to the bottom of it. You end up coming around 360 degrees, and then you can go into the mountain. I've got all the ramp pieces placed roughly, and I've just got to dig it out, widen the ramp big enough to drive down or whatever you want to do.
See, that would be so cool if they made like live water to where we can use our concrete and all that and build a dam it up, and then have hydro.
Hell, I'm looking forward to the nuclear.
Yeah, I think that'll be a while though.
Yeah, I don't know. That did sound like there's high transmission lines are real close in the pipeline here. One of the next few updates.
What did I see they were gonna do? Where you can hook water in to your wash plant?
That's absolutely next. Yep.
So a pump.
Yep. Wash plants and the froth floaters.
Yeah. So
and then oil to the asphalt plant.
so you get higher yields.
Yep. Don't know what that'll look like, but
See if they're
I'm
gonna
really
go.
interested to see what them auto smelters are gonna be. What the fuck?
Yeah,
They
supposedly
look,
they'll go in the conveyor line so it smelts as it comes out.
yeah, you didn't see the picture of it?
I didn't see the picture of that, but I read about it.
Okay. If you look on Steam Friday, Auto Ors Friday News, it's on there. They
Okay.
put a picture of what that'll kind of look like.
Yeah, I seen the
But,
water pumps they were talking about.
yeah. Last Friday they dropped pictures of the auto smelters. It's like, hey, they look really weird. It's just, they really look weird. Almost look like one of them old steam tractors that had two smokestacks on it. That's what it looks like.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. I thought that was the water pump.
Oh, yep.
Like I said, this game is really becoming blowing up.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Because you either like your mining or you like your farming.
Yeah.
I was not big into the farming as just, I don't know. I'm hand digging a huge thing of coal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you notice something?
What?
They fixed our we're back up to 70.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. That was like the next day after I played with you guys, I think.
So I went through and bought me some big equipment just in case.
Yeah, it ain't that big a deal.
Nah.
I knew that was going to be a pretty fast fix. I mean, it's just, that had to have been a easy hot fix for him.
And oops.
Yeah. Alright, now I've got my width determined. I guess we're going to go 10 blocks wide. 10 blocks wide, we could actually drive a goddamn 400 in here. Oh, this looks so cool. Here, now that we got this working, I can share my screen. You can take a peek. Did I put that in the right channel? Yeah, it looks good. You see the stupid size of this hopper? Using 8 hoppers wide, or well, 4 wide, but 8 hoppers to make the dump spot. Are you watching it all? So I don't want to narrate. You're not looking. Okay.
No, I'm watching.
So obviously this is where I came down through the made my tunnel, and then you can see up above us is the water.
Holy cow.
So we're under the lake. then it comes down here.
That thing's huge.
Right? It is. It's just fucking massive. And that'll go turn all the way around where I got that pillar there. That's where I'll go straight, dig back into the mountain again.
Jeez.
But I'm gonna make that ramp drivable all the way down and come around. Don't have a real reason why. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah. That's just insane.
I'll show you my power station I did yesterday. There's the building for it.
That's just a giant power station?
Yeah, I'm pumping out 11,400 kilowatts.
Jesus.
So eight of the biggest windmills. 11,000, 10,000, I don't know. You can't see it from here. I should have left this open so a person could actually see how it's done.
That's just insane.
I might redo it. So each of them run in there. You come up here, and this is how it's all connected.
That's insane.
Yeah, you have to run directly off of your power source, whether it be solar or wind or whatever, straight into a power input. You use all mergers to make this happen, mergers and lefts and rights, right? But these are all just barely within that 20 meter max, right?
See, so that's one thing. They need to make it where you can plug those into anywhere, at least the power source.
Well, yeah, but in that stream was split. He's like, no, we're not going to max out the power or whatever. They're going to do something with that high voltage transmission line, but it'll be interesting to see how they mess with it. What I thought, and I should have suggested this, or even done a thing, take these power inputs and put 3 of these, what do you want to call it, insulators on it that you can hook to, so you can run 3 sets of power to it without blowing shit up.
Yeah.
You know, then you could take 3,600 times 3. That's pretty serious power.
Yeah, because I've built some power plants where I've had to put multiple power stations along the line.
Right. Yeah. With this one now, as long as it's connected, see, so I'm pulling 6,082 kilowatts.
Jesus.
But the power station itself, with all the mergers and all that shit, takes 2232 out of it, off the top, off of that 11,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which leaves you with what, call it 9,000 just for a rough amount. You can put in one shit ton of stuff with 9,000. And not only that, all I gotta do is go to the other end down there and keep adding. if I feel like it.
Yeah, if.
Yeah. And I don't see that happening.
You will.
Now this does not run the wash plant. That's some solar panels up there that run that. That's actually pretty easy on power. That's under 3,600, just barely.
So what's this power station run?
All the underground
belting system.
Yeah. And see that? Oh, I was going to point this out. Okay, so this come off of it and it goes down to this elevator, right?
Yeah.
It starts heading down. Oh, I guess I can jump right down here and show you. So it starts heading underground. Itch. Much enough room. I've never tried that going down like that. There we go. Comes up here. And it just happened that it came out right next to my main conveyor system. I didn't plan that. Yeah, that was pure accident. But
That's
then
what
when you take, so this power piece here is the other end of that power system or the power plant. Okay.
nice.
So then this goes, and the cool part about it is your entire power plant, you can use 1X's on. Okay.
Now,
And then go ahead.
you can use 1X because you're already feeding it like a 5X, right? You're just using the 1X as extra power.
No, the one, all of the power inputs that you saw up on the power plant there,
Yeah.
all of them are 1X. It's only to transfer the power. It doesn't have anything to do with setting your belt speed.
Okay.
See this one here is a 1X.
So it's just all it's is like a transformer to help
Kinda, yeah.
add power.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're close there. So then it comes, take a bunch of these out, show it a little better.
See, you need to have your own YouTube channel on this because your stuff is genius.
No, my stuff is learnt from paying attention to what other people are doing. That's all it is.
No,
And I modify it. I might modify it a little bit. That guy, It's Your Boy Scott, the underground guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got most of my ideas for the power from him. I just do it different. So okay, so it comes from the power plant over there to here, and then all of these belts are connected underground. Okay, my truck dump station is where it starts. Oops, get up here. There we go. Just pointing at the belt. There we go. So yeah, so then that shows that the rest of it's taking that 3850 right now. That's why I had to put that power station in finally, because I broke 3600. Like, all right, time to upgrade it. So, Jesus Christ, it took a lot out. I don't care. I'll take one, push it back. So then that is bringing, the dump box is merged into this line, and this line. Why is that going the wrong direction? Oh, that's right. The dump box comes around under here and goes underneath where I'm at, and then comes back here and goes to the other side of the dump box and then in. It was kind of a screwy way to do it, but it's what worked.
Yeah.
But then the mine is down here. I'm starting to leg that direction at some point.
Now, is this your big mine?
No.
Your multiplayer mine?
Nope. This is just my single. Multiplayer mine, we on Saturday night we broke through and we got ourselves a racetrack.
Nice.
So there was a dump box here, and then we get down to the lake down here. And I'm gonna go hop in that loader, and then I can show you the mountaintop I'm taking off to.
So taking stuff like that out, the mountaintops and that, be so much easier when that K-Tech is available. Because it levels. Well, it's a scraper, box scraper.
Oh, just when they get the auto GPS working, which that got mentioned in that news too a little bit. So it's just won't be probably the next thing, but it'll probably, after they get their, let's see, probably the up in power and the water and the pumps. I think the next thing is going to be the auto GPS, by the way it sounded. Let's see, yeah, here we're on top of the mountain. I'm trying to keep the concrete to a minimum up here, so this is just a pad where I drive the 400 up to, and just so I can load it.
Yeah.
This mountain. this mountain was, well, another 12 meters higher before, and it was just a peak.
So you're slowly taking it down.
Yep, just kind of slowly leveling it off up here, and down there is where I was going to do it. But if we get in the loader here and go for a little quick cruise, I think, like, yeah, it should work. Fuel low. Fuck. Where do I got fuel? I don't have fuel up here. Oh, it's in my pocket. So we'll pick it up from there. Maybe. Come on. Seriously? It's too low. Let's drop it up here quick. Like Mission Reaper, I think if I read it right, he just sent me a thing. Want to play? He's been getting on lots of people's maps and shit, and
Who's
helping
that?
out. Mission Reaper.
Okay.
Yeah, so now when I load that truck, this is my haul road then.
Nice. Have you tried anything with the asphalt at all?
No, I was thinking about it with this road because I finally got it smooth enough. I might try it. So yeah, there's our lake that we're underneath too.
Jesus.
What's cool is I can get in that 400 and I can run this hill at 20 miles an hour, uphill, empty.
Your 400 will fit on that road?
Oh yeah, it's a riot. Yeah. That other red door there, I haven't started opening the mine there if I want to. Alright, engage cruise control. Leave it in third gear. You don't want it up in fourth. And she'll, for the most part, climb right around 20 miles an hour. It's just in here that it gets so damn narrow. The rest of it's plenty wide. Yeah, I've hauled that whole hilltop off with just this. I had an excavator on it at one point, and I'd still want to play around with that again.
Yeah, I finally bought me one of the big excavators. Being
Yeah,
I got my level 70 back.
Oh, yeah. Up in here now, she gets pretty steep and just drops it down to 15, 16. That ain't bad. We're going downhill. If I'm full, she bombs up there right around 40 miles an hour. You just fly. Yeah, you can see up top to the right up there. That's where I flattened it out first.
There's a lot of dirt gone.
Yeah, it really is. But I like that I've got enough different things going on. If I get bored with one, I go go do a different one.
Yep.
Corey, he's got an ambitious project going with a river on his. Yeah, I think he said he placed about 6,000 blocks last night on it, and it's just getting started. And the other thing he did with his is I really like is he put rocks and made a couple small islands right in the river and trees on the little island and shit. Really looks natural. Looks like it absolutely belongs there.
I'll tell you what, yeah, when I saw Splint's dam he made, I thought for sure we had water.
Oh,
because it looks so realistic.
Right. Yeah, my original intent was to start down here. I did a little bit down here. It's like, no, we're gonna go to the top. Figure out how to make a road. Go to the top. The fuel tank that doesn't really need to be there either. Find a better spot for him. But God, that fucking dozer, that has done my head in, and the grader's no better. Just can't wait for auto GPS. This is going to look totally different if that works the way it's supposed to.
You can add that GPS to the dozer.
I know, but it doesn't auto level anything.
Oh, that's what the new one will do, is auto level.
Right. Yeah, you'll be able to set the level and just go. And you should be able to also set a slope. So like this road and stuff, you'd be able to set what you want, where you want it at the bottom and where you want it at the top, and it'll automatically adjust the blade in between.
Really?
It should.
I didn't realize it was going to be that in depth.
Well, I'm assuming, I'm making some assumptions there that the grade is going to come with it, the slope stuff.
Well, a real dozer you can do that with.
Exactly, and that's what they're going for.
You can input like how much slope you want. You can tell it, okay, level, or you can what grade, and it'll use that blade and get you to that grade.
Yep.
How much lift you want per.
Yeah, you can do that in Farm Sim with Terrafarm. No. So there you go. Now you've seen what I've been up to.
That's nuts.
Yeah, this is kind of nuts. This was a bigger undertaking than I planned on. For some reason, I thought I was coming out lower and underneath this lake, and then I was just going to make it one huge pad, and take all the dirt around the edge as high as I could reach, and that's all I was going to do. And I don't know. Something said, "Put a ramp in, dummy." Yeah. Okay. I got thinking about making a pad at this level would still be probably 8,000 blocks, and it's like, no, that's stupid. Not doing anything with it. The hard part's going to be carrying that dirt from way down there up here. That's going to get tedious. I'll have to add a dump box. Well, I'll probably carry it until I get to the first level spot and add a dump box down there. I'll probably put 4 more dump boxes in before I get to the bottom. So you just gonna play out of ore all day?
I gotta take my pickup in to get a recall done.
Oh. Have you been making new content lately? I haven't noticed.
Not really. I was kind of debating where to use this as content, but the last couple weeks ago I didn't feel that good, so I haven't been on recently.
Yeah. Okay. I usually do with yours what I do with splits is when I'm messing around digging, I'll put it on, let it play. You know.
Yeah. I appreciate that because that gets me views.
All right. I think Corey does a little bit of it too. I can't let it play in the truck. You don't talk enough, but it's just fine for digging. You know, right next to it, right next to the screen. It's no big deal.
I'm not a big talker.
Yeah.
When I
And
get
for me, if I'm gonna have it playing in the truck, I've got to have narration and stuff to follow on, or I get sleepy.
I like, I gotta have people on to really be able to talk. I can't just talk to myself, even though my dad always told me to talk to the smartest person I know.
Uh-huh.
So it's...
I'm sorry, I'm not more available.
Yeah, I think you need to make a YouTube channel because people could learn a lot from your building.
I've got no time.
It's all I do is I use that program and it automatically kicks in and just records, and I wish I was better at editing content, but I'm not. So I just post it and say the hell with it.
Right.
There's that button called fast forward.
Right.
If there's dead time, it's usually because I'm either eating dinner or I get, pulled off to something else, or I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah. Have you messed around with time lapse? Okay. Yours, when you're not talking and stuff, yours maybe could benefit from some of that. Try that.
Yeah, I'm not that smart.
Oh, bullshit. You learn how to stream, you can figure out the time lapse part of that.
Oh, that's easy.
Wow. Now, what do you mean you're not that smart?
Trying to put an underground conveyor, but I'm doing the big hoppers because those singles seem to clog up way too easy.
I've never used this. Well, big hopper single output or big hopper double?
Double.
Oh. So you're talking the big hopper single outfits clog up?
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong. I'm sorry, but you're absolutely doing it wrong.
To have the one side clog up?
Yep. All you have to do, and you're talking about stuff you got to go in and blast out or dig out or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got to encase the whole hopper in concrete, down below and along the sides.
Now,
and you'll never have that problem again.
Do you have to have block, or can you use the regular?
I don't. Are you thinking wood or what?
No. Like, do you have to? Someone I thought said you had to use the big square block.
Yeah.
You couldn't use just the concrete panel.
Correct. That is correct. Stuff will go right through the panels or the block. If it misses your hopper a little bit, it just deletes it.
So use the big giant block.
Yep. Your standard cube. Yep. I'll show you here what I've done with this one.
Take this out a little bit farther. I might be able just to.
And by the way, that was talked about that's one of the next things that's getting fixed. So when that water pump on shit update comes out, the hopper problem will be fixed.
Of it.
You won't have to encase everything.
It'd be nice, like the old system, you were able to, when you put a hopper in, it makes everything disappear.
Oh yeah, those, yeah, the deleters.
That would be so nice with this. So it clears everything out from where the hopper is and puts it on the belt.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get something similar. It may not belt it out, but something that'll clear a space. You see how everything is surrounded in those cube blocks?
Yep, this is the cube blocks I was talking about.
Yep. And you will never have a problem. If you ever get into this view, you might once in a while see shit falling through the block down here. Big deal. Yeah, so you might have a leak somewhere, but it's not building up inside your hopper. Who cares? I've caught that a few times on that multiplayer one we're doing. So yeah, there you go.
Jeez. Are you flying in the ground actually in that thing?
Yep. Yeah, so you can see everything you're doing. That's how I got the ramps and shit to line up. Let's just fly around underground and make sure I'm aiming in the right direction. Same with that multiplayer one. I was underground making sure they lined up with each other. You can see the rogue blocks that get placed accidentally.
Yep. That's what I was wondering, if you were underground.
Yep. Do you not know how to do that?
Fly underground?
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll teach you. It's easy peasy. Vehicles. So now I got my drone in inventory, and you want to be in free build, not snap, not grid. Okay, walk up to any dirt wall, shove that green box right in it, hit your launch button or action button, and boom, now it's launched. Go into my menu, vehicles, drive the drone. Shit, I returned it to inventory. Let's try that again. Wall, launch it. Drive. There we go. And you are underground. And you can change your camera view and go inside if you want.
Nice. So that's how you could fly around like.
Yep. So once you're underground, you can kind of stay there. You might poke out. Let's see if I can get it to happen. Yeah, okay. So I just came through the wall. Now I can't go back. Now I can't go back through it.
Now you'd have to relaunch it.
Yep. Here's a cute little trick too. See if I can get it to work. Oops, come on.
Oh, jumping on it and flying your person?
No, no, you can pick yourself up. If I can get it to work. Leave my damn view out. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Corey actually discovered that. Yeah, he said, yeah.
Take your body with you?
Yep. You're going exploring a new map and where you want to dig, take your body with you so you don't have to run it. And when you exit, now you're up there on the drone, kind of. You can jump all the way up. Yeah. That has, God, that's been a godsend since we figured that out. We can just enter the drone and go fly around. Jesus, I've used the shit out of that. It's like, God, that piece is really hard to reach. Oh, fuck it. Where's the drone?
Well, yeah, in some ways that's where those lifts will be nice.
Yep. Yeah, see, I didn't come out any too low right here. There's not that much space under the water. This here, this is going to be fun when that's all done. Yeah, huh, buddy?
Yeah, it's like I said, we never grew up. Our sandboxes just became digital.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Oh, I won't let you. Oh.
That should be a thing. Tonka truck decals for these.
We'll wait for mods. That's what I'm thinking. When mods come, we're going to get all kinds of cool shit.
Oh yeah, especially if FS Miner jumps on board.
Mm-hmm. I hear my crow. It's time to go see where he's at, the little bastard.
That would be dangerous if FS Miner comes on here, of how realistic this stuff would be.
Yeah. Oh, goody, goody. There's two of them bastards on the deck.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if you're scared of a rifle yet. Cat. Come on, land in that tree. You're in range. There you go. That's where I wanted you. Oh, missed. He's been trying to get in my house, trying to break windows to get in, so I bought a fucking 22 caliber air rifle to deal with his ass.
God, gotta love nuisance.
I haven't gotten to sight this in at any real distance, so I'm not really sure how it's going to do it. 30 yards. It'll reach out and touch him for sure, but I just don't know if it's going to climb too much. Come on, where'd you go? There was one on the ground there. I thought I could just aim low and probably have a good shot at it. Yeah, you keep coming back to that fucking stump right there. Eventually I'm going to find your sweet small, you cunt. I hung pictures of a dead crow in 3 of my windows, and he stopped fucking attacking the windows. He's waking me up.
Yeah, that's
Trying to.
that's not good.
No, he destroyed a screen on the kitchen window, trying to get in that way, and he would fly at my sliding glass door off the deck, and kind of latch onto the top of it and sit and peck at the window like he's trying to break the window. You know, he could have walked on the deck right up to the window and pecked at it, but he had to take that route. It's crazy. He's fucking crazy, and I'm gonna deal with him. We gotta let him set again for a little bit. God, I wish I was had more time practicing with this rifle, so I knew how accurate I'd be at different ranges. If he gets within 30 feet, I'll have him dead center. I'll take an eye out.
You say it's a crow?
Yeah. They're so skittish, though. That's any motion at all, and they're gone.
We have barn swallows here.
Oh, I used to love shooting them when I lived on the farm.
Oh, they're so annoying.
Yes, they are. Messy. And you got the... So we're talking about the same thing, the ones that make the mud nests?
Yes.
Yep. Yep. God, I killed hundreds of them on our farm over the years.
And have you ever seen how they protect their babies? They act
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're hurt. And make
Yeah, they'll do it. Yeah.
like a weird dance.
I got video of flying my drone near a bridge, and hundreds of them come out and swarmed around that drone. I can't believe I didn't hit any of them. That was out in South Dakota.
Yeah, their famous swoop.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I let them calm down and brought the drone back out there again and put it in slow-mo video mode on it. Got some pretty cool stuff.
They're not stupid, that's for dang sure.
Oh, they're just lightning fast, on their movements. They got damn near got the agility of a bat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we'll have to wait till that crow wants more food. Give him some time to calm down from me being at the window.
And my wife is scared to death of like bats and that.
Oh yeah?
She grew up in a farmhouse with them in the walls.
Yeah.
So listening to them all night long screech.
Oh man. Yeah, that'd drive me fucking batshit crazy.
No, she's got me for that.
Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Stupid controls disconnected. I gotta enjoy today because I'm gonna be busy as fuck this weekend. First opening weekend of farmers market.
Oh, taking your popcorn?
My nuts. Take my nuts.
That just sounds like a personal problem.
I know, right? Oh, we have fun with that. I don't think you could make a joke of it that I haven't heard.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I made 400 bags of smoked nuts the other night and 60 bags of smoked Cheez-Its.
I hope you do well.
Oh yeah, I do pretty good all summer.
Because people love their nuts.
Oh yeah. And now this week I'll launch the website too, so they can order online. I've been getting bugged about that for 2 years. So,
Don't touch the squirrel's nuts.
right.
I think it's time to get a new mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my gaming mouse is starting to... Oh, just clean it. That works a lot better.
Oh, optics a little dirty.
Well, everything up to it.
Yeah. Oh. You know, this ain't gonna be as bad digging this ramp in as I thought. Because I don't have to dig the whole height of what the loader can reach like I do with my tunnels. It's actually a couple of buckets to move each time, so it's gonna be pretty quick, I think. Overall, it won't take months like I was thinking. Uh, share your screens. Let's see what you're working on. Boy, these loaders like to tip up on their nose.
Oh yeah.
Now I gotcha.
Digging my tunnel so I can start putting in my hoppers.
What map you on?
I cannot remember what map this is.
You get that way too, huh? Like, damn it, don't ask hard questions.
I can't remember what this one is.
Oh, you got the tunnel borer, huh?
Oh yeah.
How are you dealing with that thing? Are you loading a truck, hauling shit away, or?
Sometimes.
I'd love to use that thing, but a little bit I have used, it's such a pain in the ass. I mean, just to get rid of the material.
Like right now, this is literally what I'm digging is where the hoppers will actually sit, so I can encase them in the. I'm starting to put my concrete block down below.
Okay.
And then up above is where I can drive. So this is literally just a tunnel.
Huh.
It works good once I can get it into the tunnel.
Yeah.
Then I'll have two of them. I'll have one up above and one down here to keep the tunnel moving forward.
To be honest with you, I'd like to have a version of that just deletes the material as you go through. I don't have to save it, just fucking delete it so I can make some cool tunnels.
Yeah?
I started using it once to connect a belt system that was way underground. I got about, I don't know, a third of the way through that dig and I broke out the Dramite. Back and forth with the truck and dumping it, and it was like, fuck this. I don't know, didn't care for it. I just think it would be so nice to use just for running conveyors and shit through, and to make the nice little tunnels it does make. I really like what it does.
Yeah, it does a nice job for, when you need it.
Yeah, it really does. It makes a nice, that nice square little tunnel that a conveyor fits in perfectly, with room to walk around it even. I mean, yeah, I love it that way. I just haven't found a decent way to deal with that material. loading that belt up all the time and having to run backwards to something or drive something up to it just to empty it every time. It's just, that's a non-starter for me. The other thing would be is we get mods that I can access the XML file to, just like I did for farms. And fuck, I'll make the thing hold 50 million liters then, and then I won't have to empty it.
Right?
You know, once a day, drive it out of the tunnel to a dump box.
That would be, yeah, that would be so nice.
Yeah, I mean that way you save your material and everything. Hell yeah.
Let it sit there for an hour as it dumps.
Yeah. Fuck, let it sit there for the night while you go to bed. I don't want to matter.
That's one thing that'd be nice is if you could shut down and your productions would still stay running.
Yeah. Somehow, yeah. Well, if they ever get, doesn't sound like the servers that are similar to FarmSim, doesn't sound like they're important to them, but if that ever changes, well, then you'd have that.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
Yeah. Agreed. You watch you, and it's like, yeah, a man and his pickaxe.
Uh-huh.
That's what you should have named your channel. Man and his pickaxe.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh-huh. I doubt there's many people that use it as much as you do. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just an observation.
Like I tell people, you make more experience by using a pickaxe than you do machines.
Right. Yeah. If that's important, then that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to move forward, getting bigger and better machines.
Yeah, to start off with. Yeah.
You can't even start off with a loader.
No. Oh boy. If I'm not careful, we're going to start off with this loader upside down on the bottom of the hill. Saved it.
course, the way I want to go, a lot of the coal's behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you just have, when you encase these, do you have to have the block even in the edges?
What do you mean?
Well, like the wall, that's a block. Underneath me is a block, but underneath this is just the panel.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. No, I think the most important part of it is underneath.
Okay, I've got.
That's what I kind of gathered from it. I'm seeing some frame drops yet. A whole lot, but it's enough to make it a little jittery. hopper. Yeah. I like that we made them hoppers unlimited capacity again. I played on the multiplayer the other night. We've been going quite a while, a couple hours anyway. And I happened to go through the wash plant and I was like, fucking belts ain't running. What the hell? And I went and checked on the hopper that everything was dumping in, and it was like 2.5 million.
But that took a while to clean out.
Yeah. Yeah, had 3 loaders going. And then once I got it started, we kept digging too, you know, so it wasn't gaining much on us while we were digging.
There we go.
Oh, Corey's on chat.
Hey, what you doing?
He must have been. Oh, he must be chatting to Demi. Now he's pissed he's got to work today. He was going to try and take the day off, but he's like, I've taken a little too much time off.
Yeah.
Once
like
he got, he had a, I don't know, he had an issue that made him stay out of work for a while, and that was right after he had just taken time off because of his PC. Got his PC built, so he decided to stay home for a day or two and play. And it wasn't long after that, and then he had another situation that took him out of work for a few days. It all hurts. Yeah, I was thinking I could take a 400 down this road that I'm down the ramp road here that I'm building, but I don't know if it'd make the corners.
They steer sharper than you think they do.
Yeah, it still takes plenty. One thing, they're pretty quick to stop and you know, do a couple of turns, you know, get the turn done. I got no reason to run it down here. I just kind of thought, yeah, it'd be interesting. Might fly it in once just to see how it fits on the road for the hell of it. I'm just thinking, you know, Split hasn't been putting out much content lately.
Yeah, you noticed that too?
Yeah. The last time he did this was when the conveyor update came out, so I don't know if he's busy with that, with a new thing testing, or what he's up to.
Be
Or
nice
if he's just needing a break from ore, maybe. Be nice to what? I interrupted you.
It'd be nice if we could see.
He keeps the cards pretty close to the vest, what he's doing. They've been playing, the last game I saw him playing was Cash Cleaner, whatever the hell that is. Wednesday's a normal day for me to stream.
Sure it's Wednesday? It's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday, you're right. Yeah. Normally it takes Monday, Tuesday off. Like Corey, he's been playing BeamNG more than anything lately.
Huh.
You know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah, but we do the mod with the Demolition Derby and that part of it.
Yeah, that's what he just got into. He was just showing us that last night.
Demolition. I wonder.
Yeah, looks kind of fun. Wonder what?
Wonder what platform he's using, because like I said, I use the mod. It's not just the regular BeamNG.
No, I can't remember what it is that he's got in on to do that. He's got all kinds of different ones.
Yeah, it had to be RDP to be what I play.
I don't think I've heard RDP used, but it's possible.
That's the only mod one to use, because he does such a good job on the mods.
Yeah.
And he's an actual Demolition Derby driver himself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched Corey do a couple of heats last night while I was driving, and it's like, yeah, okay, the actual heat looked fun, but it was like 20 minutes in between. It's like, fuck you, I ain't waiting that long.
Oh yeah, because everything has to be reset manually.
Yeah, whatever.
You build the car, and then you put it into their server. So, and then they got to input it manually.
That don't sound the same.
He might be using just a Beam platform. It's not the mod.
That's something to do with the mod, but I don't know enough about it. He'd have to tell you.
Yeah,
he was gonna get it. He was gonna get it figured out and teach the rest of us, and we're thinking about doing demolition derby nights or something.
Yeah, we had to use. Oh, what was it? In order to run, we had to use Parsec.
What's a Parsec?
That's the online game engine. Well, Parsec is it's a program that allows the games to work together. So that you can be on the other person's profile and control your own car.
Oh.
Another one.
Yeah, when he got done with his first heat that he was running while I was watching, he had his car back out in the arena in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, they can reset the cars if they're already in the game. It's not hard. It's
right. It was taking forever between heats, and that's what turned me off. I was like,
yeah, like when we run like a big event, you had to, each car had to be put in individually because you can only hold so many cars in there.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll go run one round on that multiplayer map, so just show you the track that we got so far, and then I'm gonna dip out and eat some. That one takes a minute to load. Just how much digging that's happened on there in building. Oh hell, that didn't go too bad at all. Load it in.
Oh, so it's actually underground.
Yeah. The majority is.
It's literally an underground race.
I just gotta get my bearings where the hell I'm at. Oh, okay. I know where I'm at. We gotta finish. Well, we gotta finish this part. No, we haven't. We got it connected, but we don't have it widened out.
You know what it reminds me of is Death Race.
Yeah, Death Race 2000.
Yeah.
You put people in wheelchairs out here for targets. Okay, so here's the bridge. So this is where I put for a starting point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is, oops, Jesus Christ. It was dealing with this bridge is when Corey and I realized that you could fly your own drone. Corey's actually the one that discovered it. But, so yeah, here we go. And we'll put obstacles and shit in there too.
That looks really good.
Well, yeah, you gotta learn to control your shit. Corkscrew your way back up and over again. That's about where we started. Where I started showing you.
That took some time, I can tell that.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were all so fucking tired the other night, and all of a sudden it's like, Corey, I see your loader. Oh shit. Okay. Another hour on it, just opening that hole up so we could race around the pickups.
So they need to put cars in here too.
Modders, man. Wait for the modders. So yeah, there it is so far.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun. And then we can, you know, what's kind of cool, if we want to keep working on it, seems to be our Saturday night thing. This is Trav really looks forward to it. He don't do a whole lot, but he looks forward to it. Fucking belt's not running. Yeah, some reason they're off. But you know, you can go make another loop this way, and you can block it off different ways. I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna come up with, I think anyway, if we keep interest in it, we're gonna come up with different ways of doing it, so you can run completely different races in there. Yeah, why the hell's that off? There we go. Oh, it's going good. Ah! Oh, made it. Oh, yeah, everything's caught up. Going good. With what we're doing, we don't really even have to care about whether the plant's even running. It's like just dig.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could make it so you end up here and go cross country up to that other mine. We could. There's just endless possibilities we could do if we want to continue with this. Yeah, there you go.
That I'll tell you what, that's looking badass.
Yeah, and this was what I liked about this one. This, to me, this map and mine was quite an accomplishment. I did the vast majority of it by myself with just a loader. Like, yeah. But this was the first one I did after the new conveyor update. I had it running with the old ones and tore it all down and put the new ones in.
Nice.
But I didn't have much of them tunnels in place yet. In fact, I'm trying to. God, yeah, there was hardly anything done on this one that switched over to the new conveyors.
Huh.
All right, wow, man, I am gonna hang up on you and go make something to eat.
What the hell's going on?
No diggity diggity.
No, my guy's moving by itself.
Oh, sticking.
Yeah, that's not me moving.
Got some drift.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No either. Anyhow, buddy. Fuck that. That was spam.
Oh, buddy, you have a great night at your work.
No, I'm not working tonight.
Oh, no worky?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to have a nap here eventually, but other than that, I'll be on gaming all night. Probably on Roadcraft. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
My wife just said she saw one of our trucks go by at her work.
Oh,
I wonder why. Well, they could have said they didn't need any trucks this morning because of how much rain, and
yeah.
they also could have been taking one of our trucks to the mechanic shop because
True.
Mac is up where she works.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check and see if you're on later.
Alrighty.
Chat some more then. All right.
Alright. We'll talk to you later, bud.